Hello, it's the great and glorious Nick Dutch here yet again. And today we've got some extra special help for the tarot show by, that's right, he's the little cat. He's called If, and he's going to be helping me with the tarot readings today. Now, firstly, we've got one character who's interested in his career in the army to see whether he can get that off the ground and really start making a difference. So, sorry, I'm being a mauled by a little putty cat here, so just bear with me a second. All right. So I've done the spread already, because this is the second take of the show, and here we go. The early signs, they might not look too positive because we've got some dark colors there, dark feelings. We've even got the devil card, but the devil card is reversed, so I wouldn't worry too much there. The main energy here is that of overcoming something which you've been powerless over for a long time, and a sense of, even though there has been a feeling of maybe even lack of willingness to move forward, there's going to be a sense of progress. Now, this particular reading covers a time frame of roughly 6 to 8 months, suggesting that 3 to 4 months down the line from now, something dramatic is going to happen, which is going to give you that feeling of being in the right place and at the right time, with the help of, I would say, other people around you. There's a good community spirit coming through to me here, and a feeling of steadily moving in the right direction. Also, your message to me mentioned actually trying to make a real difference, and we do have some healing signs coming in within the card mark swiftness, being, of course, the 8 of Wands. All right. So as far as is something positive going to happen for you, yes, don't expect it to happen immediately. There is something which you are powerless over at the moment, which is trying to hold you back. But that will soon pass, so I wouldn't be too alarmed and too concerned. Now, the second reading that we've got today is it's another character. I'm not mentioning any people's names today, and the question is whether the church will accept this person for who they are, and also will the two guys, Bascom and Frederickson, tell me some good news about how they feel about me, and will they be entering into their life soon. Alright, well, let's have a quick look. Alright, the question about the church, we'll do that first to see whether there's going to be a change of atmosphere, and you'll be accepted basically for who you are and what you are. Alright, let's start from the top. Okay. Right, the change here, I mean, we do have another good quality community feeling coming through to me right now. And the sense I'm getting is actually really rather good. We've got some sense of caution and wisdom which you're going to need to apply. So some of the people you're dealing with don't quite have the open mentality that you would normally respect when dealing with just people on a human level. Maybe they take their faith too seriously, or their community or their task too seriously. So there will be a sense of variability. The Wheel of Fortune that we have there, the 10th card in the Major Arcana in the middle, that's essentially talking about variability. And yes, you're going to experience a wide variety of different forms of treatment. It's not treatment against you, it's just different forms of treatment, so I wouldn't be too concerned or too alarmed. Now, and finally, it is a question about the church community and to see whether that can actually be beneficial to you. And yeah, we do have ecclesiastical signs coming through within the Hierophant. So although, I mean, it's still going to be a bit of a mixed bag, okay? You're not going to have everyone taking you properly and purely and perfectly the way that you want. You know, you still got to carry on taking it one step at a time. And not everyone there will be to your favor. It may be worthwhile considering, but I mean, I feel that you may be tarring everyone with the same brush to a certain degree. And it's a question of finding the right individuals in a church community. That's what's really important. Now, let's have a look at these two guys that you want to have in your life. We'll call them B and F just to make it easier. Okay. I mean, the end part of your question is asking whether it's a good idea to get baptized. I'd say go for it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But let's have a look at these two guys and see what's coming through. B and F. The stronger signs are with F, because of course we've got victory coming through and a sense of passion and determination. But with the one we're calling B at the moment, there's a sense of sort of lack of knowledge and a sense of possibly some negative emotions coming through there. So I feel more positive with F coming through to you with some very positive vibes and feelings. And there's a sense of overcoming obstacles and being able to relate back to other people how you got over the various difficulties. So we've got the Six of Staves, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Staves. Both the stave cards are reversed here, and I feel that's talking about a freedom from difficulty. Alright, but the other card, the one whose name begins with the letter B, I'm not feeling quite so strong about that at all. So you'll get some positive results from one of them, but not from both of them. Realistically, I feel you're in the right place in your life to be able to start getting a good quality relationship sorted out. It feels to me that you've gone through a lot of changes, and so now you're actually finally ready, and the feeling here is that of being finally ready to have a good quality relationship. But remember, use your analytical skills more than your emotional ability to get the quality of results that you're after. Okay? Now we've got a final reading coming up now, and this is from someone who's actually she's a lawyer, and she's got a difficult situation. There was one person who's treated her very badly indeed, and she wants to know whether legal action against him would actually be positive. Bear with me a second, please. Okay, so I've just washed the cards. We'll just do a very quick spread between yourself and the other person. Okay. Okay, well, the feeling of insecurity and instability is very strong here. Obviously, we've got signs of sadness here. We've got signs of a feeling of connectedness which hasn't quite worked out because we don't have the loving signs appearing. Obviously, it was a relationship that you're involved with, and now, hey presto, we don't have that kind of like passionate, wonderful signs here. The character we're talking about seems to be someone who's completely split-minded about the whole relationship situation. I mean, we got signs here of gross instability, a feeling of lack of foundation, a feeling of lack of presence of wisdom, but also, on the other hand, a drive to try and make themselves feel better through using you. So that hasn't been very positive at all. I'm now looking out for legal signs to try and create change here, and yeah, they have come through. Often we associate air signs, which we have here within the Two of Swords, to be very important with legal matters. We do have signs of change there, so I think that is going to be to your benefit. Alright, speak to you soon. Good fortune, God bless.